Assalamu alaikum and hello there, welcome back to my channel, and my name is Vanya. Today we are doing our second video of this channel, and it's a review for the books that I have read in summer vacations because it was my vacations as well as I'm a teacher. So I have read almost about how many books? Let me show you if I can lift them. It's very difficult to lift, but still I will try to cover them in frame if I can. Yeah. Okay, so they are so heavy I cannot lift them anymore. Okay, so basically we are going to discuss this whole thing, this whole review thing in two parts. Okay, the first one is the romance and the second one is suspense thriller genre. Okay, so we are going to discuss two genres over here. Okay, the first book that we are going to review today is this one, The Love Hypothesis. Okay, there's this girl Olive Smith. Okay, she's a third year PhD student, I remember. Yeah, and she was a third year PhD student, and she was in desperate need to make her friend believe that she has moved on from her ex. Okay, so the thing is that her ex, Olive's ex, and her best friend, Olive's best friend, get along really very well. Okay, and she doesn't have any hard feelings or soft feelings or any feelings for her ex basically. So she wants her ex and her best friend to start having a relationship and to get into a relationship and all that stuff, and she wants to make them believe that she won't mind that thing, she won't be hurt, she won't be anything. So she was so desperate to make them believe that she saw and she spotted her friend coming towards her, and she just go and kisses her, not her but the professor. Yes, a broody kind of professor. He was there, Adam Carson, and she kisses him, and the rest is the history. This story is very fun, fast-paced. I just finished this one in 3 days, I guess. Okay, the second book that we are going to review today is the famous Spanish Love Deception. Okay, now, like the girl over here, Catalina Martin, she wants a fake boyfriend for herself to take her to her sister's wedding. Why? Because she broke up a few years ago with her boyfriend, and the whole hometown knows that. And basically, she was talking to her best friend in the office, and she was discussing that her life will be doomed because her sister's wedding is around the corner, and she couldn't find a fake boyfriend to flaunt in front of everyone, and because the boy that was her ex was her sister's to-be brother-in-law as well. Yeah. So what happened then? This Aaron Blackford literally lends her a hand of help, but she rejected because he was very rude and kind of like always insulting her and all that stuff. But after a few here and there, they literally get along with this idea because she wasn't able to find anyone else, and so they literally start having some feelings towards each other, and it grows into a passionate kind of love and all that stuff, and then the whole thing was the same as usual. So there is nothing new about it. Secondly, I do love enemies to lover, but this one was like kind of a drag. Okay, the second book that we are going to review is not the second one, it's the third one. What happened to your math? The math is not mathing. Okay, the third book that we're going to review is this one. It ends with us and it starts with us. Very famous, most of the famous, I guess the most famous duology of Coho. So the lady is this girl. She's a very happy, kind of bubbly kind of a girl, and she fell in love with Royal in real time. And in past, obviously, she fell in love with Atlas when she was very young. She was in the school going age. She fell in love with Atlas because Atlas was a homeless boy, and he lives behind their house or across their house, I don't remember properly, but yeah, he lives around their house, and she knew that he went in the same school with her, and he's homeless and all that stuff, and he started to helping him, and they become friends and they become lovers and all that stuff. And one day he has to go to the Boston. He left her, and then Ryle came in the picture when she was all grown up and she was doing her job in Boston. And then Ryle came in the picture on the day when her father died, I guess, and she came back for the funeral, I guess. And yeah, they connected instantly on the rooftop of a building. And later on, she opened a flower shop, and over there, Ryle's sister started working with her, and in that way, they reconnected again. And the love blooms, and everyone then know what happens. Okay? They get married. So basically, then obviously all know that Ryle is literally got out of control over the after the marriage. On very first he hit Lily because of the casserole was hot, and he had to hold it with his bare hands, and his hands got burned. That was the first incident. Then series of incidents followed because she get reconnected with Atlas, not in a romantic way obviously, but in a friendly way, because he was the owner of one of the restaurants where Lily and Ryle used to go, and obviously in encounters they get connected again, and she got his number, and then Ryle finds out that she has his number, and then it was like a disaster. and a series of disaster is led by that, and finally it results in a divorce. In the second book, Ryle was very riled up and he was very furious because he somehow thinks that Atlas is the reason that they are not together. Ryle and Lily are not together. So he was putting it all out on Atlas, but at last Atlas made him understand in some way that it's not about them, it's about Lily and her happiness and all that stuff, and finally they got married and all those things. Okay, unpopular opinion. I like it. It starts with us more than it ends with us. I said it. I said it literally. I like the second one more than the first one. Then I have read this book, The Sweetest Oblivion, and don't ask me about the review. Why? Like, this boy Nicholas Rousseau is going to get married to Alana's sister, and then he was attracted towards Alana, and Alana was literally seducing him in a way, and then they get together because Alana's sister got pregnant with their farmer, I guess. Yeah, it was a stupid story. I don't know. I don't expect this from Daniel. It's a mafia story. I like mafia stories. It's not that I don't like mafia stories. It's a kind of like very predictable, very meh, and very average. So I will rate this book 2 out of 5. That's also gracious on my side. I'm being gracious. Okay, then came this book, Happy Place. Okay, I'm in a very sad place after reading this Happy Place. So in this book there is this couple, Harriet and Wyan, and they are a broken couple. They broke off, not a broken couple obviously. They broke off their engagement 6 months ago, and then this girl Sabrina, she's Harriet and Wyan, a mutual friend, and she threw a last party at their farmhouse, you can say, yeah, a farmhouse by the ocean, and that's their childhood farmhouse. They used to crash there, and they used to like have every party over there, and they used to have like so much fun over there. So she wants to like have this last kind of party over there before she got married and before her father sells that place, because her father is going to sell that place. So Wyan and this Harriet, they both went over there. Obviously, where Harriet doesn't know that Wyan was coming. Wyan was also coming over there, and when she saw Wyan, she was like surprised. She was like annoyed and everything. But obviously, she cannot tell her friends that they are not together anymore, and they have to fake it for 1 more week. So that, and then it was very annoying. I don't know. I wouldn't expect this kind of work from Emily Henry. Emily Henry's books are very nice in general. So this second last, you can say, it's not a duology. Obviously, the Dark Words series have almost 5 to 6 books, I guess. But the couple over here, Tristan Kane and Morana Vitalio, they are basically in these 2 books. These 2 books, The Predator and the Reaper. These are two for totally for Tristan and Morana. Okay. So Morana is from Shadowcoats, and Tristan is from Trenbury, I guess. Yeah, Trenbury. I don't remember exactly the name of the. Obviously, they're mafias, but they are from the rival mafias. They were working to the syndicates were working together long ago, and then there's something happened, and they got split up, and they got now they are on the truce, and they are like they can step into each other's territory, but to a certain extent. That's it. And so Tristan has this kind of interest in Morana, and he is always after her. And why he's after her, basically, the story starts with Morana going to Tristan's home to get her codes back. What kinds of codes were that? Basically, there was some kind of program. There was some kind of software that Morana made that could destroy the whole like mafia, and they could disclose all the secrets and all that stuff. She had in there. Okay, so she made this thing with her boyfriend, and then her boyfriend ditched her and literally sold the codes to Tristan in the first book. Apparently, he sold it to Tristan, and then she went to Tristan's home into his territory to get the codes back and all that stuff, and then he got her obviously, and then from there their story started. This is a sizzling kind of very hot and cold kind of romance where they are always fighting, and they're always confused, and they're always navigating things, and they're always like in confusion, especially Morana. Okay, because she doesn't know that why he's after her and why he looks at her like he's so much in love with her, and but behaves otherwise. So it's a good story. I must say it's a very, very good story. You must read it. It's a kind of, if you are interested in the mafia trope, it's a very, very good story. Okay, that's it. That's all for today, and hope you like the video. And I will come with a second video as well for my thriller books, because it's only the first part, right? You have to go to the second part as well, and I will soon shoot the second part. Till then, take care, bye bye, and please like and subscribe.